Hello, Aquarius. This is a reading for you for the 14th to the 21st for next week. Don't forget to take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's see what the tarot wants you to know. I'm going to start off by pulling you an oracle card from the Psychic Tarot. Wisdom. So I wouldn't be surprised if we were to see the Hermit card or the Hanged Man card or possibly the Hierophant card. Now, if none of those cards come up, that doesn't mean that it's not about wisdom. I'm going to pull you another one of these, actually. So this was card number 5. This wisdom card was card number 5. And card number 6, material and spiritual prosperity. Let me see if I can just... So your wisdom is going to earn you spiritual prosperity. So maybe seeking wisdom is what this reading is going to be about. Okay. So your current energy, 9 of Wands, you are protected. So what often can be the case is a small amount of fear is what I'm picking up on about seeking this wisdom. There's a path that you need to go down, the path to spiritual enlightenment, probably, most likely. And I think that you are slightly fearing something because there is an unknown aspect to this. This 9 of Wands would suggest that you are protected. Two of Pentacles, which is an energy of not forgetting to have fun. It is also an energy of balance, but it is also, in a small way, not as powerful as the Magician, but it is the manifestation symbol, the infinity symbol here, the figure of 8 going between these 2 pentacles. So for some, it may be the case that you're wanting to have too much fun and you're not maybe being prepared to get your head down into a book of learning about this material and spiritual prosperity. Oh, well, isn't that interesting? I don't often check the bottom of the deck, but if it happens to show itself, you do have the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. Now, some readers do take the card at the bottom of the deck to be quite significant. And I did say that that would be the energy for this reading. So that is interesting. The 10 of Pentacles. Brilliant. Now, this is showing up in your past position, Now, it is often the case that sometimes you want to see the negative energy in the past position. Now, this obviously is one of the best cards in the deck. Some say the best. Now, this was your calling. Because it isn't just about money, although it is the best money card. It is actually about learning and leaving a legacy. It's about having everything you wanted everything that you want in your life. So, to get everything you want in your life, there is some wisdom that must be sought. In your foundation, transformation. Well, it's not surprising that that's showing up, considering this reading is showing a lot of transformation. A lot of transformational energy going on here. Don't forget to notice the sun coming up at the back of the card in between the two pillars that are on the moon card. Crowning you, the Chariot. So this Chariot rider, interesting, you have the two big major arcana riders, the Death Rider and the Chariot Rider, in a row. So you are definitely being called to move towards this path of enlightenment. Now the Chariot Rider is leaving behind this city in the background, and he actually doesn't really know where he's going. He's allowing those sphinxes to just take him wherever they think, and the canopy above him represents that they know where they're going because they have it on a star chart map. What that can also symbolize for others is having been through a period where your wheels feel like they're just spinning and not getting any traction, and then movement forward. The Four of Pentacles in your future. So don't be clinging on to the past too tightly. Equally, don't be clinging on to resources too tightly. To help the flow of abundance, it is important to give out, to then receive. I'm going to pull another card on that, because that is your future position. The World. A completion of a cycle. The end of the major arcana in the tarot. The tarot is the story of the Fool, number 0. And then he makes his journey through the tarot to the world, which is a portal, and then he starts again. Important to note here, because the Death card has shown up, the Scorpio card, and you, Aquarius, show up on this card as well. There you are, in the top corner opposite the eagle, which is representing Scorpio. And in the two bottom corners we have Taurus and Leo, the bull and the lion. Brilliant. Because that Four of Pentacles in your future position there could mean a foundation as well. Something to build upon. And with the World card and the Justice card, it's a very balanced foundation. I mean, look at the way the original name of this card is the Miser. And it can represent a lot of things to do with not getting what you deserve, like in many situations, financially or in a relationship to do with love. But actually what I'm getting here, because the World card and the Justice card coming next, is this is a good foundation. This is what you are working towards. This is why you need to spend time, seek out some wisdom, and your reward at the end is material and spiritual prosperity. The Page of Pentacles. I like the Page of Pentacles. It represents being patient. It can represent a new job or a raise in your current job. New money as well, or just news about money. Pages are communication. Pages also remind us to have fun. For when we have fun and laughter, the angels enjoy that, and they laugh too. That is in the foundation of your wand next to the cross, so a good card to get there. But here, this is interesting. Really good so far. Really good. Almost too good to be true. But in your environment position, don't let this dampen your hopes. It does seem like there is some disturbance here. The Three of Swords in your environment. So there is something within your environment making you unhappy. What's important about the Three of Swords is that the clouds and the rain here do represent an illusion and a passing phase. Because, you know, rain clouds, yeah, they come, they dump down rain, but they pass. So maybe things aren't feeling too good at the minute. I get the feeling that very card has made some people really connect. They're like, oh, that is my reading, because that's how I'm actually feeling. I'm not feeling this Ten of Pentacles, this wisdom, this spiritual prosperity. Well, that's to come. I said the Hermit card. So we did have the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck, and I showed that to you. The Hermit card is about seeking wisdom. This is basically the same card. Not exactly the same. Obviously, different decks do have slightly different meanings to them. But the black surrounded cards in this are representations of the major arcana, and also they're not exactly the same number. This is more the Hierophant, because this is a 9 and this is a 5, obviously, making 14, which reduces to a 5, which is interesting. So it reduces to that wisdom card number. So the pathway to wisdom, the pathway to enlightenment can be a tricky experience. Let's see what your outcome card is. This one is showing it's called movement. Horses in the tarot do mean universal assistance. What I really like about the Knight of Wands is it has a very free-spirited energy about it. And creativity. All wands, to some degree or another, represent creativity. But this, obviously, striding out on a horse, the second fastest knight in the deck, this is possibly abundant creativity. That's what I'm getting. That's the message I'm getting. In your outcome, which I will pull another card for. Interesting. Okay, so this is something to look out for. So this is what tarot is for. This is not something that you want to see in your outcome position. This is about financial loss. It is about being left outside in the cold. So this is why you've seen this. This is why this has come up, because this can be avoided. Because tarot doesn't control our life. We do with the choices that we make. Just like astrology doesn't control our life. We do with the choices that we make. But these things do give messages, obviously, and they help to guide us, especially with astrology, because you know what energies are passing around the planet at a certain point in time. So with those two cards together, with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, that is telling me maybe don't rush into anything. It is next to the Three of Swords. So that would be suggesting be careful of getting involved in some sort of lusty affair that is a here today, gone tomorrow kind of thing. And I'm talking about a relationship there, where the reading has been about a job. Your final card is the Nine of Cups, which is about wishes coming true and making a wish. So make a wish. It is about being satisfied. So from the from the way I'm looking at it, from the very, very west to the very, very east, you do have the Ten of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups, which is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to pull you an Angel of Light Oracle card. Vulnerability. Only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable, for it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanisms, which keep you separate from others and the divine. Nine of Wands showing up right at the beginning of the reading in the center. So be wary of your defense mechanisms. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanisms, which keep you separate from others and the divine. Ask your angels to help you dissolve your masks and barriers so that your fragile true self can emerge like a butterfly from its cocoon. The reward is freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable and open. The affirmation with this card is vulnerability is my strength. Vulnerability is my strength. Okay, Aquarius, thanks for being here. Don't forget to check your moon and rising sign. Take care. God bless.